My dear child, I know you've been through so much. I know the nights you couldn't sleep because your heart was heavy with things you couldn't speak about. I know the moments when the world felt too loud and yet too empty at the same time. But I want you to take this moment right now, just to be still with me. Let every fear fall. Let every doubt fade. Just breathe, because I am here. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified from my love because of your pain or your past. I have never taken my eyes off you. Even when you didn't see me, even when you didn't feel me, I was closer than your heartbeat. My presence never left. You've never walked alone, not once. You have been trying to understand why certain things happened, why people hurt you, why doors closed, why you were left standing in places that felt like abandonment. But my child, nothing was wasted. Nothing was unseen. Even the hardest things are being redeemed. Even what was meant to break you is being transformed to bless you. You are still standing because my grace sustained you. You are still breathing because your purpose is not finished. Every scar tells a story of survival. Every tear became a seed for healing. You didn't break, you bent, but you did not break. And that, my child, is strength the world cannot take from you. I know you're tired. Tired of smiling through the pain. Tired of praying with no answers. Tired of trying to be okay for everyone else. But hear me now. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to be real with me. I never asked you to be perfect. I only ask you to be present. Come as you are. I already know every part of you, and I still call you mine. You've been faithful in quiet ways, in ways no one clapped for, in ways no one noticed. But I saw it. Every silent act of love, every private sacrifice, every choice to forgive when bitterness felt easier. And I am honoring that. The seeds you sowed in faith will come to harvest. The prayers you thought were forgotten are stored like treasures in heaven. I never ignore a soul that cries out to me. Don't measure your worth by what the world applauds. The world claps for loud success, but I rejoice in quiet obedience. And you, my child, have been obedient even when it hurt. You've kept your heart soft when it would have been easier to grow cold. That is strength, that is Christ in you. You may not see it yet, but I am doing a new thing. Underneath the soil of your struggle, new roots are forming. You are being prepared, not punished. I'm not delaying to tease you. I'm aligning your life with something eternal. My timing is perfect because it considers things you can't yet see. So trust me, not just with your heart, but with your future. Your next season is not about striving, it's about surrender. It's not about proving your worth. It's about resting in mine. I want you to stop chasing validation from those who can't even love themselves. Come back to me. Let me remind you who you are. You are chosen. You are loved. You are held. You are anointed. And nothing can change that. You've been looking for peace in people, in places, in progress. But peace isn't found in what you achieve. Peace is found in who you believe. And I am the Prince of Peace. Let me calm your storms. Let me be your anchor. Let me be the safe place your soul has been searching for. There is more ahead. You are not stuck and you're being still. You are not invisible. You're being hidden for a holy purpose. And soon I will reveal why the waiting was necessary. But until then, rest in the truth that I am for you. And if I am for you, who can be against you? Support the Christian community and help us spread God's love and word to more hearts. Consider donating $25 through Super. Thanks to make a real difference today. Type Amen if you believe in God. And if I am for you, who can be against you? The answer is no one, no thing, no force of darkness, no storm of life. Nothing formed against you shall prosper because I walk before you, behind you, and beside you. The enemy trembles not because of who you are, but because of whose you are. You carry my authority, not because you earned it, but because I gave it freely. Out of love, out of grace, out of divine purpose. The chains that once held you are falling. The mindset that once trapped you is shifting. The labels the world gave you are being removed and replaced with my truth. You are not what you've been through. You are not your trauma. You are not the words others spoke in ignorance. You are who I say you are, and I say you are free. There is power rising in you, not the loud kind the world shows off, but the quiet kind that comes from deep surrender. That's the power that changes atmospheres. That's the power that moves mountains. You've survived not just for yourself, but for others. Your story is going to set captives free. Not because it's perfect, but because it's real. I know you've questioned your strength. I know you've looked around and wondered if you're even making progress. But look closer. You are not where you used to be. You have grown, you have learned. You have healed in ways you don't always recognize. That's because healing doesn't always come with fanfare. Sometimes it comes in silent moments when you choose to forgive instead of hold a grudge, when you choose to pray instead of panic, when you choose to rise again when quitting feels easier. That, my child, is healing. That is victory. And that is the kind of faith that heaven celebrates. Don't compare your journey. Don't measure your worth by someone else's highlight reel. I am not working on a timeline. I'm working on your transformation. I see the pressure you put on yourself to be more, do more, achieve more. But what if I told you, you already are enough? That your value is not tied to your productivity but to your identity. And your identity is rooted in me. You don't need to impress me. You already please me by just being here, by choosing to listen, by allowing your heart to stay open when it would be easier to shut down. That's what moves me. That's where I meet you. Right in the middle of your mess. Right in the ordinary days when no one's watching. You've been afraid to hope again. I know. Hope feels risky. It feels vulnerable. But don't let past disappointments convince you that nothing will change. I am the God who restores what was stolen, rebuilds what was torn, and resurrects what was declared dead. And I am doing that for you. You've waited long, but it's not been in vain. Your waiting has not been empty. It has been weighty, full of spiritual depth, full of unseen progress. I've been preparing you for what you've prayed for. You may not recognize it now, but when the door opens, you'll understand why it took time. And in the meantime, don't underestimate the power of small steps. Progress is not always loud. Sometimes it's one breath at a time, one act of obedience, one whispered yes. And I honor that every single time. So keep trusting, keep surrendering, keep walking even if you walk with a limp. Your weakness is not a flaw. It's a doorway for my strength to enter. My grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in your weakness. You do not need to be enough, I am. Support the Christian community and help us spread God's love and word to more hearts. Consider donating $25 through Super Thanks to make a real difference today. Type Amen if you believe in God. The journey continues and you are not alone. I am with you in every valley, every climb, every uncertain step. And I promise I will not let you fall. And I promise and I will not let you fall. Even when you stumble, I will catch you. Even when the ground beneath you feels like it's crumbling, I will be your foundation. You were never meant to walk this journey on your own strength. That's why I gave you mine. That's why my spirit lives inside of you. To guide you, to uphold you, to renew you when your soul is tired. The world may not always understand your heart, but I do. I made it. I shaped every part of you. Your tenderness, your compassion, your longing for truth and love. I put those things inside you because they reflect me. When others told you to harden up, I whispered, stay soft. When life pushed you to bitterness, I pulled you back to grace. And that's why you're still open, still loving, still believing. That's what makes you holy. You've been through so much and still you haven't lost your light. Yes, it flickered at times. Yes, it dimmed. But it never went out. And now I'm fanning that flame again. I'm breathing my spirit into the coals of your faith, and what once seemed weak will rise again with fire. The world needs the light you carry. There are people I've assigned to your path. People who will be healed because you chose not to quit. People who will find hope because you opened your mouth when you were afraid to speak. Don't underestimate your story. It is power. It is proof that I still redeem, still restore, still resurrect. And no, you're not perfect. But I never asked you to be. I asked you to walk with me, to trust me with your wounds, to give me access to the parts you hide. And when you do, I turn ashes into beauty. I turn shame into testimony. I turn fear into boldness. You are about to step into a season that doesn't look like your past. The wilderness is fading. The weight is lifting. The clarity is returning. You're not losing your mind. You're regaining your vision. You're remembering who you are. And more importantly, you're remembering who I am. I am your shepherd. I lead you with care. I am your defender. I protect you with power. I am your provider. I supply every need. I am your father. I love you without condition, and I've never been more proud of you. Not because of your achievements, but because you kept coming back to me. When life broke you, you didn't run away. You crawled back to me. And that faith, bruised and raw, is the kind I treasure most. You will rise and not just survive, but thrive. You will dance again, love again, hope again. Your hands, which once only carried burdens, will soon carry blessings. And your voice, once silenced by fear, will become a trumpet of truth. You are stepping into new territory, and it may feel unfamiliar. But don't be afraid. I've already walked ahead of you. What's coming will stretch you, yes, but it will also bless you beyond what you imagined. The pain was not punishment, it was preparation. The delay was not denial, it was divine timing. So walk forward now, not in fear but in faith, not in regret but in redemption, not in the shadow of your past, but in the light of your calling.
Everything the enemy tried to use against you, I am turning into a platform for purpose. Your voice matters, your presence matters, your obedience matters. Heaven celebrates your steps, even the small ones, so don't despise the process.
It's shaping you into someone who can carry what I'm about to release. You're not the same person who entered this storm. You're wiser now, deeper now, kinder now. And because of that, what's ahead won't crush you, it will crown you. I am preparing a table in the presence of your enemies. And when I seat you there, you will know every tear had meaning. You'll see why the closed doors had to close. You'll see why I didn't answer some prayers in your timing. Because I wasn't just protecting your heart, I was protecting your destiny. I saw what you couldn't, and I did what you would have if you'd known what I knew. So breathe now. The fight is not forever. The fog is lifting. The light is breaking through. And as you keep your eyes on me, I will continue to make a way where there seemed to be none. Support the Christian community and help us spread God's love and word to more hearts. Consider donating $25 through Super Thanks to make a real difference today. Type Amen if you believe in God. Now go forward, not as one who is defeated, but as one who is deeply loved. Go forward in my strength. Go forward in peace. And never forget, I am with you. I am for you. And I will never leave you.